Welcome guys to a tutorial video on how to summon different types of monsters in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Using the game mechanics. Anyways, let's get right into it. Starting off with ritual summoning. Ritual summoning includes a ritual spell card. Not only does it say ritual in its name and it's a spell card, but we can tell it's a ritual spell card because of the fiery symbol next to the spell card icon right there. Also, you ritual summon a blue monster that resides in your main deck. Blue monsters signify it's a ritual monster. So the ritual spell card usually has the text along the lines of tributing monsters you control or in your hand, whose level is equal to or more than the ritual monster you're attempting to ritual summon. So if Blackluster Soldier is level 8 monster, you tribute monsters from your side field or in your hand equals to level 8 or more. Sometimes ritual spell cards can be more specific, but yet generic at the same time. Earth Chant in particular is a ritual spell card indeed, because of the icon right there. This card can be ritual summon ritual summon any Earth ritual monster from your hand. So that's a really good effect because you can ritual summon multiple Earth ritual monsters, not just limited to a specific ritual monster. But you must also tribute monsters from your hand or side field whose levels equal exactly the ritual monster you're trying to ritual summon. So if you're ritual summoning Blackluster Soldier and using Earth Chant, you cannot exceed the levels of 8. It has to be exactly level 8. So you can't tribute a total of level 10 monsters like you would do with Blackluster Ritual maybe. But Earth Chant specifies it has to be exactly level 8 in this case. Other ritual summonings include Advanced Ritual Art. Advanced Ritual Art is not even tributing monsters, but it sends normal monsters from your deck whose levels is equal to the ritual monster. So it has that level thing still there, because that is the ritual mechanic. However, it doesn't tribute monsters, it sends normal monsters from your deck. So sometimes ritual summoning can be different ways, not just tributing, but it can be sending monsters. And that could work for Blackluster Soldier as well, sending a normal monster. Necros Kaleidoscope. This card is also another ritual spell card for Necros ritual monsters. You can tribute one monster from your hand or field, or send one monster from your extra deck to the graveyard. So it specifies one monster, so you cannot send 2 monsters or 3 monsters, you can only send one monster. So that's a pretty key importance. Then you ritual summon any number of Necros monsters whose levels total exactly equal to the level of the monster you sent. So this is the one ritual spell card in the game that can actually ritual summon more than one monster at one time. So this card can simultaneously ritual summon multiple Necros monsters. If you had you sent a level 12 extra deck monster from your extra deck to the graveyard, such as like the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon being level 12, you can ritual summon 2 Necros monsters whose level is equal to exactly 12 or even more if all equal to 12. So Necros Kaleidoscope, pretty special. Chaos Form. So this card has a special effect where you can banish Dark Magician or Blue Eyes monsters if you ritual summon any Chaos or Blackluster Soldier ritual monster. So basically it can substitute monsters in your graveyard as tribute fodder. So that's pretty good with Chaos Form. Other stuff, Necros Cycle and Odd Eyes in Advent. They both have an effect where they can ritual summon monsters from the graveyard, which is pretty nice because most ritual spell cards can only ritual summon ritual monsters from your hand, but these guys can ritual summon from your graveyard, which is pretty awesome. Prediction Ritual. So this card has another effect where it's not even relevant to ritual summoning at all. But in the graveyard, you can banish it just to add a Prediction Princess monster from your deck to your hand. So you gotta watch out for that because sometimes ritual spell cards can have different effects and additional effects as well. Time of Light. This card has a effect in the graveyard as well. You can banish it instead of destroying a ritual monster you control, which would be destroyed by battle or by card effect. So it's a safety protection. Other stuff. Amorphous Persona. This card in particular, it's a field spell, but it's the first field spell that can actually ritual summon. So you can activate this card as like a ritual spell card sort of thing in your graveyard by banishing it, and then just tributing pendulum monsters from your hand or field whose levels exactly equal level 8, then ritual summon this guy to the field from your hand. So that's a pretty interesting interaction because this is the first field spell in history that can actually ritual summon. Sometimes ritual monsters have an effect on their own without being actually on the field. So Necros of Brynach in particular, and all the other Necros monsters, basically have an effect where in the hand they can discard themselves to the graveyard to activate their effect. So Necros and Brynach in particular can activate its effect, add a Necros monster from your deck to your hand, except for himself. So you can't read this, but it is named Cyber Angel Benton, and Cyber Angel Benton has the effect where when it's tributed, you get to add a fairy type light monster from your deck to your hand. So that's a pretty good effect. So basically you can use it as ritual fodder or tribute summon or something with an effect tributes Benton to activate its effect. There are some ritual support monsters that actually are treated as the entire tribute for the ritual summon, such as the Ritual Raven. So this card can be used as one entire tribute for a ritual summon of a dark ritual monster. So instead of like tributing exactly level 8 for a dark ritual monster, you can just tribute this level 1 monster and be done with it. Same with Strategist of the Necros, Shuret. This card is actually banned because it's that powerful in Necros. But if you ritual summon exactly one ritual monster, Necros monster, you can just use this card entire tribute requirement. So that is really powerful because you don't have to go exactly the levels and whatnot and go through that trouble of ritual summoning that ritual monster.